I'm Eric Fuchs, Senior Contributing Analyst at The Street, and they just don't get it. We're here today to talk to you about the greatest comeback story that never should have been told. Sure, General Motors, given $50 billion by the government, made a few improvements, but when their numbers lifted last year, well, politicians crowed and the media declared them back with a capital B. Problem is, GM was in large measure merely taking advantage of the near disappearance of Toyota and Honda from the competitive landscape because of the tsunami and earthquake in March of 2011. Now, remarkably, when GM reported second quarter earnings yesterday and it was full of troubles, many, including the Wall Street Journal, merely subscribed those troubles to weakness in Europe. Now, granted, weakness in Europe has been a big problem and challenge for GM, but it's been heightened by the revived competition from Toyota and Honda. It took them about a year, but they're back now, gaining market share pretty much everywhere, including in North America. But there you have the Wall Street Journal merely saying in a headline, Europe's woes hamper GM. And then later in the article going into great detail on Europe, but saying nothing about Japan. Not a word, and that's wrong. Investors Business Daily buried it. They took forever to the bottom of the article to get it, but at least they touched their toe upon it. And that's not good enough, but it's still better. Hey, look, here's what you need to know. To understand GM's current and ongoing predicament, you need to understand that they are once again competing against Japanese automakers. And that spells trouble with a capital T. Here's what you need to know. Number one, GM has troubles and it's all Europe's fault. Well, not exactly. Number two, GM is facing a revived Toyota and Honda. Number three, a good portion of GM's success last year came thanks to the Japanese automakers' disappearance. They're back, and that spells trouble. If you disagree with me, and you won't, feel free to email me at marek.fuchs@thestreet.com. And remember, they just don't get it.
This market is
stock tickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to